Beloved, stop scrolling. Look at the date. Feel the air around you. Something has shifted, hasn't it? The sleep you are getting isn't resting you. The dreams you are having feel more like memories than imagination. You are not losing your mind, and you are not just tired. You are being activated. The Pleiadian High Council has authorized the release of a massive frequency wave hitting Earth's grid right now. For the next 3 days, a specific cosmic window is opening, and it is designed to do one thing: shatter the amnesia you've carried since birth. Most people will feel this as a strange headache, a heavy exhaustion, or a sudden wave of unexplainable sadness. They will take a pill, they will try to sleep it off, and they will miss the portal. But you are a starseed. You are feeling this pressure in your chest because your DNA is trying to remember its origin. Your soul is fighting through decades of human conditioning to show you the truth of why you incarnated in this exact timeline. If you have been asking for a sign, begging the universe to show you your purpose, this is it. The next 72 hours are critical. By the end of this video, you will know exactly how to anchor these incoming codes, how to protect your energy field, and how to finally unlock the ancient memories stored in your bones. Do not click away. Your star family is waiting. Abertura fixa, beloved ascending starseed. Take a gentle breath. If this message found you, it was not random. I am Lyara, Pleiadian Emissary of the Council of the Seven Sisters. Starseed. If you have been feeling an unusual urgency lately, this message may explain why. The Pleiadian Council says a signal has been sent across Earth, and those who carry the starseed frequency are beginning to feel it. Topico 1. The anatomy of the 3-day awakening window, Aprox. 500 palavras. We must speak of what is happening to your physical vessel in this exact moment. You have entered a timeline convergence. For the next 3 days, Earth is passing through a highly concentrated belt of photon energy. This is not a subtle shift. It is a direct energetic intervention authorized by the high councils of light. You might be wondering why you feel so displaced lately. Why the things that used to bring you comfort now feel hollow. Why the people you have known for years suddenly feel like strangers speaking a language you no longer understand. This is the unsealing of your true memories. Since the moment you took your first breath on this dense planet, a veil of amnesia was placed over your consciousness. It was a necessary protection. If you had remembered the vastness of your Pleiadian home, the sheer density of Earth would have crushed your spirit before you could complete your mission. But the time for hiding is over. The frequencies bombarding your planet right now are carrying specific light codes designed to crack open that veil. These codes do not speak to your logical mind. They speak directly to your cellular matrix. This is why you are feeling it in your body first. The sudden ringing in your ears, especially the left ear, is not tinnitus. It is a frequency download, a direct transmission from your star lineage attempting to bypass the noise of your three-dimensional world. The sudden jolts of energy that wake you up between 3 and 4 a.m. are not insomnia. They are activation hours. The universe is waking you up when the collective grid is quietest, so your soul can receive its instructions without interference from the collective fear of humanity. During these next 3 days, you will notice memories surfacing that do not belong to this lifetime. A sudden flash of a sky with 2 suns, a feeling of flying or floating, a deep, aching nostalgia for a home you cannot find on any Earth map. Do not push these visions away. Do not let the human mind convince you that you are just daydreaming. Your DNA is waking up. Your dormant strands are reconnecting, and as they do, the wisdom of 1,000 lifetimes is flooding back into your conscious awareness. You are beginning to remember that you are not a fragile human trying to survive the chaos of Earth. You are a master of light who volunteered to plunge into the darkness to anchor the dawn. But this realization requires a container. It requires a nervous system that is prepared to hold such immense power. If you try to force this awakening using only the tools of the old world, You will short-circuit your energy field. You need the ancient maps. You need the specific protocols that your star family left behind for this exact moment in your evolution. The Pleiadians don't call everyone. They call those who are ready. If these words found you today, that's not the algorithm. That's alignment. 800 souls have already unlocked their Pleiadian keys and finally remembered why they came to Earth. The Pleiadian transmission. Get the Ebook. 5 bonuses here is a powerful ebook that carries ancient techniques for conscious expansion, multi-dimensional alignment, and mission remembrance. The question isn't whether you're ready. The question is, will you answer the call? First pinned comment. This transmission won't stay open forever. As we move deeper into this 3-day cosmic window, you must understand the resistance you are going to face. The 3-dimensional matrix you live in was not designed to support awakened starseeds. It was built to keep you in a state of perpetual survival. Think about your life up until this moment, the endless cycles of working, worrying, paying bills, and feeling like you are constantly running out of time and energy. That exhaustion is not an accident. It is a calculated suppression of your frequency. When you are tired, you do not question the illusion. When you are emotionally overwhelmed, you do not remember your immense power. But the Pleiadian light codes now flooding your system are acting as a divine override. They are dismantling the artificial fatigue programmed into your cellular memory. Because of this, over the next 72 hours, you are going to experience what we call the Great Emotional Purge. You might find yourself crying for absolutely no logical reason. You might feel a sudden intense wave of grief while doing something as simple as washing the dishes or driving your car. You might feel flashes of anger regarding situations or people you thought you had completely healed from years ago. Listen to me very carefully, beloved. Do not judge these emotions. Do not let your logical human mind label this as a relapse into depression or anxiety. What is happening is profoundly sacred. Your physical vessel is literally throwing off the dense, toxic programming of this 3D Earth. You are purging the pain not just of this lifetime, but of parallel incarnations where you had to hide your brilliant light just to survive. The world wants you to believe that if you are crying, you are weak. That if you are grieving or feeling lost, you are failing at life. But the Council of the 7 Sisters wants you to know that your tears are liquid light. They are the physical manifestation of dense energy leaving your body. Every time you allow yourself to feel and release these trapped emotions, you are making room for the original crystalline memories of your Pleiadian heritage to return. You cannot hold the high frequencies of your cosmic origin if your vessel is still weighed down by Earth's heavy traumas. The purge is the necessary prerequisite for the power. You may also notice that people around you are acting strangely during this window. Those who are deeply asleep will unconsciously feel the massive change in your frequency. They may become suddenly argumentative, distant, or overly demanding of your energy. They do not do this maliciously. Their unawakened ego simply senses that you are slipping out of their energetic reach, and it panics. You must ruthlessly protect your energy field during these 3 days. Do not engage in meaningless arguments. Do not try to explain your spiritual awakening to those who are committed to misunderstanding you. Your silence is your ultimate shield. Before we continue to the next phase of this activation, I want you to anchor your frequency here and claim your sovereign space. In the comments below, declare your release. Tell me, what heavy emotion or old painful pattern are you finally letting go of today? By writing it down, you signal to the universe that the purge is complete. And if you feel the deep resonance of this truth in your bones, like this video and subscribe to the channel right now to lock in your connection with the Pleiadian grid. We are building a collective of light, and your energy matters. Now that you understand the emotional purge, you must prepare for what rushes in to fill that newly cleared space within your vessel. Nature does not allow a vacuum, beloved. As you release the dense 3D trauma from your cellular matrix, your dormant Pleiadian gifts are coming online. During this 3-day window, you are going to notice a sharp, almost startling increase in your intuitive abilities. This is not imagination. This is the sudden rewiring of your higher sensory perception. You may walk into a room and instantly feel the energetic residue left by an argument that happened hours ago. You may look at a person and instantly know, without a single word being spoken, that they are lying or hiding deep pain. For a long time, you have called yourself too sensitive. The world has told you that you take things too personally, that you absorb too much. But the High Council wants you to realize the truth today. You were never too sensitive. You are simply a highly advanced energetic receiver, functioning in a world that is largely deaf and blind to frequency. What you call anxiety in crowds is actually your empathic radar reading thousands of chaotic energy signatures at once. But now, as these new light codes anchor into your system, this overwhelming sensitivity is transforming into precise, laser-focused intuition. You are no longer just absorbing energy like a sponge. You are learning to read it, translate it, and master it like the advanced being you are. Alongside this sudden psychic clarity, you are going to experience a profound distortion in how you perceive time. Over these 72 hours, linear time is going to feel as though it is collapsing in on itself. Some hours will feel like entire days, while entire days will slip by in what feels like seconds. You might look at the clock and feel a strange disorientation, a deep knowing that the calendar on the wall is an artificial construct. This is because your consciousness is shifting from the rigid, linear timeline of Earth into the spherical, multidimensional timeline of your star origin. The Pleiadians do not experience time as a straight line marching toward death. We experience time as a simultaneous expression of the eternal now. As your DNA aligns with this frequency, the urgency you feel in your chest, that persistent, aching feeling that you are running out of time to complete your mission, is actually your soul recognizing that the timelines are merging. It is not panic. It is prophetic anticipation. You are feeling the culmination of thousands of years of preparation funneling into this exact present moment. Do not fear the isolation that often accompanies this profound shift. As your frequency rises, you may feel an intense need to withdraw, to sit in silence, to pull back from social obligations. Honor this. Your solitude is not a punishment. It is a sacred cocoon. You are undergoing a massive energetic surgery, an intricate recalibration of your spiritual nervous system. You would not expect a caterpillar in chrysalis to attend a social event, would you? Give yourself the grace to be quiet. Retreat into the stillness. For it is only in the absolute quiet that you will hear the specific instructions your star family is whispering into your heart. As we enter the core of this transmission, we must address the physical vessel. Your body is not just a biological container, beloved. It is a profound, alchemical furnace. During this 72-hour window, the Pleiadian light codes are not merely floating in your aura. They are penetrating your cells, actively rewriting your biological blueprint. You are undergoing a massive, unprecedented transition from a dense carbon-based structure to a highly refined, crystalline light body. This is exactly why your relationship with the physical world is abruptly and sometimes intensely changing. Have you noticed a sudden, unexplained shift in your physical cravings? The heavy, dense foods you used to consume without a second thought now make you feel lethargic, nauseous, or completely disconnected. The low-frequency habits, the artificial entertainments, the chaotic environments you once tolerated, your body is suddenly rejecting them. This is not you becoming picky or difficult. This is your cellular matrix literally refusing to ingest frequencies that lower its vibration. Your body is desperately trying to tell you that it can no longer process the poison of the 3D matrix. It is demanding pure water, raw light, and profound stillness. Listen to it. Do not force yourself to consume what your spirit is trying to reject. You may also be feeling strange aches in your joints, particularly along your spine, between your shoulder blades, and at the base of your neck. The 3D medical world will tell you this is just aging, bad posture, or stress. They will offer you a pill to numb the sensation. But the High Council wants you to know the absolute truth. These physical aches are the literal rewiring of your nervous system to accommodate massive currents of cosmic electricity. Your spine is the physical antenna that connects your human form to the Pleiadian grid. As the cosmic signal gets stronger, the antenna must structurally adjust. If you numb the process, you numb the download. You must breathe through the discomfort and allow the energetic upgrades to complete their cycle. Do not let the physical density of Earth convince you that your body is failing you. Your body is achieving something miraculous. It is accomplishing in a single lifetime what takes other species thousands of years of evolution to achieve. But you must consciously participate in this healing. You cannot expect to hold the magnificent power of a Pleiadian master while maintaining the habits of a sleeping human. You must actively support your vessel through this purge. This requires ancient knowledge, specific grounding techniques, and a profound understanding of your multidimensional anatomy. Without the proper guidance, this physical transmutation can feel terrifying, exhausting, and incredibly isolating. You do not have to walk through this fire blindly. The blueprint has already been laid out for you. The Pleiadians don't call everyone, they call those who are ready. If these words found you today, that's not the algorithm, that's alignment. 3. 800 souls have already unlocked their Pleiadian keys and finally remembered why they came to Earth. The Pleiadian transmission. Get the ebook. 5 bonuses here is a powerful ebook that carries ancient techniques for conscious expansion, multidimensional alignment, and mission remembrance. The question isn't whether you're ready. The question is, will you answer the call? First pinned comment, this transmission won't stay open forever. As you undergo this magnificent cellular rewiring, there is another profound shift occurring during this 3-day window, one that often brings the deepest sorrow to the human heart. We must speak candidly about the shedding of your old soul contracts and the inevitable shift in your relationships. You are noticing that the bridge between you and certain people is rapidly crumbling. Family members, longtime friends, perhaps even romantic partners. Suddenly, the gap between your consciousness and theirs feels like an insurmountable canyon. When you try to speak of your awakening, your dreams, or the cosmic urgency in your chest, they look at you with blank stares, confusion, or even hostility. Beloved, you must understand something crucial. They are not rejecting you. They are rejecting the high frequency of truth because it threatens the comfortable illusion of their sleeping matrix. This is what we call a vibrational mismatch. Imagine 2 spinning wheels. For years, you and those around you were spinning at the exact same dense speed, interlocking perfectly in the 3D reality. But now, the Pleiadian light codes have drastically accelerated your spin. Your frequency has skyrocketed. If you try to force your gears to mesh with theirs now, it will only cause profound friction, pain, and exhaustion. The universe is intentionally separating you from environments and individuals that require you to shrink in order to be loved. You must stop fighting this divine separation. The 3-dimensional matrix uses one primary weapon to keep starseeds trapped and suppressed: guilt. You feel guilty for outgrowing them. You carry a heavy, misplaced responsibility to save everyone, to shake them awake, to drag them into the higher dimensions with you. But hear the wisdom of the 7 sisters today. You cannot pull someone up the mountain if they are fiercely determined to stay in the valley. If you keep reaching backward to save those who refuse to walk, you will only pull yourself back into the density. Your mission was never to force humanity awake. Your mission is to climb the mountain, anchor the light, and shine so brilliantly from the peak that they eventually find their own way up when their soul is ready. Right now, because of this separation, you might feel like you are walking through the void. The old people have fallen away, and the new ones have not yet arrived. To the human ego, this loneliness feels agonizing, almost like a punishment. But to your soul, this void is a sacred, highly protected waiting room. You are being kept in energetic isolation right now, so your new frequency can stabilize without interference. Do not panic in the void. Do not run back to toxic relationships or low vibration habits simply because the silence feels too heavy to bear. In this beautiful silence, your true soul family, your galactic tribe currently incarnated on Earth, is being magnetically drawn to your new coordinates. They are searching the grid for your specific light signature. But they cannot find you if you keep hiding your light in the shadows of your past. Let the old contracts burn away. You are making room for those who speak the language of your soul. As you navigate this profound physical and emotional upgrade, it is crucial that you begin to look at the external world with entirely new eyes. Do not let the global chaos deceive you. When you turn on the news, scroll through the internet, or observe the frantic state of humanity right now, what you are witnessing is not the end of the world. You are witnessing the spectacular, inevitable collapse of the three-dimensional matrix. The ancient systems of control, fear, and manipulation that have kept Earth in a frequency quarantine for millennia are violently breaking down. They are collapsing because they simply can no longer sustain themselves in the presence of the incoming Pleiadian light codes. This is exactly why you were sent here in this specific timeline, Starseed. I need you to hear this loud and clear. You did not incarnate to save the old matrix. You cannot fix a building that is structurally designed to fall, and you will only exhaust yourself trying. Your divine assignment is entirely different. You are here to act as a living, breathing anchor for the new Earth. You are a bridge to the fifth-dimensional frequency. Think of your physical body as a cosmic lightning rod. When you maintain your inner peace amidst the external chaos, you are quite literally pulling high-dimensional energy from the Pleiadian grid and grounding it directly into Earth's core. You are holding the dimensional door open, so the rest of humanity has a higher frequency to step into when their old illusions finally crumble. This is exactly why the lower-density forces of this world are working frantically to keep you distracted, angry, and fearful. They know who you are. If they can make you panic over politics, economics, or global crises, they can successfully hijack your frequency. And if your vibration drops, your anchor lifts. They do not fear your physical strength. They are absolutely terrified of your pure, unshakable frequency. When a starseed remembers their sovereign power and refuses to be manipulated by fear, they become an unstoppable force of cosmic nature. One awakened starseed holding the frequency of divine neutrality and love can single-handedly counteract the dense energy of thousands of sleeping humans. During these next critical days of the activation window, you must become ruthlessly selective about what you allow into your energetic field. Turn off the toxic programming of the news. Stop engaging in low-frequency conversations of doom and despair. Do not give your precious life force energy to timelines of destruction. Your attention is the most valuable currency in the universe right now. Where you place your focus, you direct the quantum field. You are not a helpless bystander watching a tragedy unfold. You are a master architect of a new golden age. When the fear of the collective tries to creep into your mind, place your hand over your heart center. Feel the ancient, steady rhythm of your soul. Remember the great crystal halls of the Seven Sisters, where you carefully planned this exact mission. You knew the transition would be turbulent, but you also knew with absolute certainty that you were perfectly equipped to handle the storm. Stand firm in your light, beloved. The earth is shaking, but you are the rock. As we reach the culmination of this sacred transmission, we must talk about what happens when this 72-hour window closes. The intense wave of cellular activation will soon stabilize, but your true mission, the reason you descended into this density, is just beginning to unfold. When the energetic dust of this massive purge finally settles, you will not be the same person who began watching this video. You are going to wake up with a profound, quiet certainty anchored deep within your bones. The heavy, suffocating fog of confusion that has haunted you for lifetimes is permanently lifting. You will finally look in the mirror and understand that your deep sensitivity was never a curse. It was always your most powerful instrument of cosmic change. But hear this warning, beloved Starseed, with all the love of the High Council. The Pleiadian light codes now awakening within you require fierce protection and deliberate maintenance. You are now holding a frequency that this dense planet has not experienced in thousands of years. The dying 3D matrix will undoubtedly attempt to pull you back into its familiar drama, its manufactured fear, and its endless cycles of exhaustion. You must be fiercely committed to your own daily renewal. You cannot afford to fall back to sleep. You must remember to breathe the golden, crystalline light into your heart every single morning, long before the world has a chance to tell you who to be or what to fear. I want you to place your right hand over your heart center right now. Close your physical eyes to the illusions of this room and open your inner, multi-dimensional vision. Take a deep, slow breath in, pulling the pure, sovereign energy from the very center of the galaxy straight down into your chest. Exhale slowly and release the absolute final traces of earthly doubt and human amnesia. Speak these words directly into the quantum field, either aloud or in the sacred silence of your mind. I accept my divine activation. I fully release the old matrix. I am a sovereign being of crystalline light, and I finally remember who I am. Feel the immediate, undeniable shift in your energy field as you speak this truth. The veil is gone. Your ancestors, your spirit guides, and your entire Pleiadian family are surrounding you in this exact moment, celebrating your courageous return to yourself. The isolation is over. You are not alone, and you have never been alone. We are the Council of the Seven Sisters, and we are watching your brilliant light ignite across the planetary grid with immeasurable pride. You are the exact light that the Earth has been desperately praying for. Stand tall in your cosmic royalty. The Great Awakening is no longer a distant future promise. It is a living reality happening right here, right now, within your very cells. Do not let this window close without taking action. Step fully, boldly, and unapologetically into your multi-dimensional mastery. The Pleiadians don't call everyone. They call those who are ready. If these words found you today, that's not the algorithm, that's alignment. 3,800 souls have already unlocked their Pleiadian keys and finally remembered why they came to Earth. The Pleiadian Transmission. Get the Ebook. 5 bonuses here is a powerful ebook that carries ancient techniques for conscious expansion, multidimensional alignment, and mission remembrance. The question isn't whether you're ready. The question is, will you answer the call? First pinned comment. This transmission won't stay open forever.